Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. For those who are new, thank you so much for choosing this amazing channel where we talk about food, lifestyle, travel, and my personal favorite, mental illnesses. I know as a new subscriber you are wondering why is mental health your most important topic. This is because I'm a person living with mental illnesses, so I know the struggle we face most of the time, the how people lower our self-esteem, and that's what I am mostly talk about. So I'll be airing about if something bad has happened to me, if I'm having a bad day. Yeah, that's what I talk about. For the returning subscribers, thank you so much for the love, for the views, and for all you've done for me, the encouragement and everything else. You guys, you've made me stronger and you've made me a better person, and I appreciate you for that. So guys, I know I'm taking long before I post new videos. I still haven't come up with a schedule on how I'll be posting, but as soon as I do that, I'm going to post it. I'm going to tell you guys when to expect a new video and when not to. So guys, this month we've been talking about toxicity in our life, be it friendship, be it a relationship, be it family. That's what we're talking about. In my second last video, I defined who is a toxic person and characteristic of a toxic person, and I promise that in my next video I'll be talking about types of toxic people. Yeah, that's what I did. But in the last video I showed you how I went to the beach and had fun with the girls. So today I'm doing something different. I'll be talking about types of toxic people in our lives. You may have a toxic person in your life, but you don't know how to categorize that toxic person in your life. So today that's what I'm going to teach you guys. So just sit and learn. So in types of toxic people, this is according to Forbes magazine, but mostly some I related with my personal life. So if I say a category and I've ever met or interacted with such kind of a person, I'll give you a short story on that. So guys, let's learn. Our first our first toxic people, our first category of a toxic person is the gossiper. Just like the name. These people, they thrive on dissing on other people's happening. For example, if it's a friend, like I have a friend and we share, like I have two friends, but one of the friend is a toxic person. So if something happens to this other friend, the other person is excited about what happened, and then they just demean others as a way to show like they are real, like they just like to look down upon other people so that they can be like the hero or like the ringleader, something like that. So they just they focus on your insecurity and your happiness, and they use that to make you feel less of a human. The best thing to deal with these people is just control the conversation you're having with them. If they bring up something negative, try and bring and say something positive about the person they are facing. That's how you just basically do. If you can't cut them off, just do that. If they try to demean another person, come up with a positive thing about the person they are talking about. Another category is the seeker. This kind of a toxic person, they never have enough of your attention or time. Like they always need more. No matter how much you sacrifice for them, they always yearn for more. And if you don't give them what they want, they tend to push you away or categorize you as the bad person. They agree with you in everything. Even if you tell them, let's go steal, they're just like, "Ah, just steal, let's go." They agree with everything you tell them to do. Like they don't know how to say no. They basically say yes all the time because they feel like if I say no to this person, I'm going to be cut off, and I don't want to lose this person. So the best thing I'm going to do is I'll just agree with them all the time. They want to be with you wherever you are. This kind of a person, they are very bad because at the end of the day, they don't make their own decision. You basically have to make for them decision. Like, which school are you joining? I'm joining this school. Ah, me too. Like even if it's not their dream school, even if it's not their dream job, even if, like for example, if I want to go for a party, I want to party, and then I tell a person who's a seeker, a friend of mine who's a seeker, like tonight it's on a Friday, I'm thinking of going and party. Even if they don't have the money to spend, even if they have other plans, they definitely drop all the plans they have, and they'll definitely say yes to your partying. The best thing to deal with this kind of a person, just tell them. If they agree too much, just tell them. Like, sometimes it's okay to say no. It's okay to not impress people. By the way, in my life, I don't live to impress people. I do things the way I want them to do. So just tell them the disadvantages of impressing everyone, because at the end of the day, if they don't get the attention they want from you, they feel left out and they feel alone, and mostly they can end up committing suicide. So if you have a seeker in your life, just tell them it's time to live their own life. They shouldn't depend on another person. The third point is the judge. Now the judge, they are like, they judge everything about you. You have a boyfriend? No, you shouldn't have a boyfriend. I'm getting this dream job, and they say like that's not the best kind of a job for you. If you have a new friend, you shouldn't hang out with that kind of a person. Like, they judge everything, be it your hobby, be it your talent, be it anything in your life, anything good in your life, they judge that. So the best thing to deal with this kind of a person, avoid oversharing. If something happens, don't tell them. Just be you. Don't tell them anything. Then we have the negative. The negative, these are the kind of a person who are always negative about anything. No matter how positive a thing seems, they show you the negative side of everything else. They don't see a silver lining. They don't believe that opportunity comes once. They just believe that no matter what happens, it's always accompanied by a negative thing. Yeah, I'm going for an interview and they're like, you won't get that interview. Or even if the last time I went for that interview, I didn't get the job I wanted, maybe this is the chance. And they'd be like, you'll never get that kind of a job. The best thing how to deal with this, just cut them off. Because the more negative energy you receive in your life, the more, especially for you living with mental health, the more negative you have in your life, the more worse it makes your mental illness. So the best thing is, if you have a negative kind of a person, cut them off and let them be. Let them just. They don't give you a chance to let your wings fly, because no matter what you try, they have a negative comeback on that. Another point, another category is the narcissistic. We talked about the narcissistic. They are the expert on everything. They make a fuss about everything. They put you down in everything you do, because they're the narcissistic. They are always right. They don't know the meaning of being wrong. They don't apologize because they think they're always right. No matter what you do, they always have a negative comeback towards you. So the best thing about this kind of a person is detach from them and disconnect and move on. If you have a narcissistic person in your life, there is no way you can change a narcissistic. So just detach from them and move past on that. Move on and let them be whoever they want to be. Let them have another plaything, because when it comes to a narcissistic, every person they are able to control is a plaything to them. And instead of you becoming a plaything to someone who thinks that they own the whole world, just move on, detach from them. Then we have the manipulator. These are the kind of people who take advantage of every situation. They just like they are with you because they are getting something. They have no regard of your feelings. Even if I want this kind of a thing, they have no feelings about what I want. They have no feelings about what another person wants. As long as they get what they want, another person's opinion, another person's emotion, another person's feelings don't matter to them. They lack remorse when they wound you. Like, if they wrong you, a normal person will come and say, I'm so sorry about what I did yesterday. But with the manipulator, they have zero feelings. Even if they know they've hurt you, they take time before they apologize, and most of the apologies aren't genuine. And we have another one, the social media pretenders. These social media pretenders, they are the kind of friends who portrays positivity on social media. Like, they are very good at giving positivity to other people, spreading positivity. But when it comes in their life, they are like totally miserable. And this person can make you question every decision you have. Like, because they like living an expensive life which you can't afford. So in the process of seeing your friend is having the good things in life and you have zero stuff, you'll be like, why am I not so lucky? And you find many people slowly developing into stress or depression because you can't afford what your friend is having. Then we have the one-sided friend. Actually, that's me. I'm that kind of a person. I'm that kind of a person who takes time before I reciprocate feelings, because at the end of the day, I don't know the person's intention towards me. So it takes time for me before I reciprocate your feelings. In the process of me doing that, I find myself pushing a lot of things, because a person may come with genuine feelings, like this person really cares about me, but at the end of the day, I'm not reciprocating that. I have this mentality that every person who comes into my life, they want something, and when they get that thing, they leave. So I take time before I reciprocate my feelings, and when I realize that this person is genuine, the other person has already gotten tired and they have left. So I find myself wondering, why are people leaving? But I never knew it's because it took time before I started reciprocating what other person was feeling. So please don't be like me. If you realize, if your conscience is telling you that this person is genuine, please try to keep them, because it's so hard, it's so rare to find people who are in your life for genuine reason. Because many people who are in our life right now, they just want to take advantage of us, and they want to use us in dampers. But if you get that one single person who has genuine feelings for you, please don't take time. Just reciprocate the feelings, even if you won't commit yourself 100%. Give it 70%. You won't lose, instead of losing a person who just meant the better thing, but you just meant the best part of the day. You just makes you happy. So don't be the one-sided kind of a friend. And the last one is the drainer. This is the kind of person who you spend time with, and at the end of the day you feel you're so drained emotionally, like you can't even express who you are. You can't be the person you want to be, because they are the person who brings the ideas, like we are going for camping. In this camping, we are going to do this and this, and they don't even ask for your point of view. Like, yes, we have planned for the camping. What did you plan for us to do? So, guys, that's basically what I was able to come up with. I hope you have learned, and I hope if you have a toxic person right now, you can categorize them in the kind of toxic person they are. You don't have to say I have a toxic person. You just have to say I have the gossiper as a friend. I have the seeker. I have the negative, the narcissistic, the drainer, the one-sided in our life. So guys, in the next video, we will be talking about toxic sibling, the characteristic of a toxic sibling, and how you basically deal with them, because you can't cut family, but you can cut friends. Family, even if you decide to cut them one way or another, you're going to interact with them. So in the next video, I'll be talking about toxic siblings and how you can deal with them. And I hope guys you've enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up. Yeah, guys, basically that's what I had planned today to do today. Give this a thumbs up. We are almost at 100. So guys, please let's make it 100 by the end of next week. Yeah, by the end of the next week, let's make this to 100 subscribers. So guys, that's enough for today. Please make sure you subscribe, like this video, share it with your friends, comment, give me your views on what you think about this video. If there is something I have missed, if there is a kind of a toxic person I have not categorized, please comment below, and I'm really going to appreciate. I like learning from new people, so the moment you do that, I'll learn from you guys as you learn from me. So guys, that's the end of this video. I hope you've enjoyed. Please give this video a thumbs up, and please guys, please subscribe. Many people are just doing but they're not subscribing. Please guys, subscribe and join this amazing family. That's enough for today guys. Bye, and let me see you in the next video.